The following program has been rated 18 by the Kenya Film Classification Board. It contains scenes suitable for adults only.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Noam Orr and you're watching the Cellar Liquor Edition on BrandPlus TV. So after our awesome outdoor episode at the lake house in the Masai Mara, I'm so glad to be back in the city of Nairobi. And of course, in the delicious and fabulous and amazing nightlife. Now talking about Nairobi nightlife, there's one place that comes in mind, especially in the urban environment that it is, and that's Jay's in Westlands. Now let's go to Jay's and I'm going to tell you all about it. Come. Now I need to find my Boda guy. How are you? All right. Let's go to Jay's. To Jay's. All right. Go. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Noam Orr, your host, and you're watching the Cellar Liquor Edition on BrandPlus TV. So, I made it safely with the Mara. I need to run a bit with the lions and the cheetahs, but everything is okay. Moses here arrived as well. And I don't know if you remember the story about Moses. Moses served with the Israeli army with me, and unfortunately, he died in an ostriches accident. What happened? He ran down by a few ostriches. Right, but stop about Moses. So we're here in the beautiful Jay's in Westlands. As you can see, this unique pub have a lot of different concepts. You have a lot of exposed industrial materials. You have a lot of green. And we've been so far in a few bars, but this kind of decor is very unique. The first thing that comes in mind is a bit of Paris, London, New York, and even TLV. Now, the reason we chose Jay's to do this episode, several reasons. First of all, the awesome cocktails. Second, the unique surrounding, and of course, the delicious food that Jay's have. Now, Jay's is not only a pub, it's even served as a restaurant from lunch until dinner. This place always fully booked when dinners arrive. Now, today we're going to talk about Digestif. That's why we chose Jay's. Now, Digestif is a traditional drink that we drink after a meal to ease our stomach and to feel light as a feather. We're going to talk more about Digestif in our natural surrounding over there inside of the bar with all the goodies are. So let's go. Moses, are you ready? Yes. Johnny.
No, how are you?
Hey mate.
Good to see you.
Man,
Morning.
that was a long drive from the
Yeah,
Mara.
you just come back from the Mara,
Yeah.
so you must be ready for a drink.
What time is it?
It's 10 past 11. So
Let's drink. Let's drink.
Normally my rule is midday, but since you've had a
Let's
long
drink.
drive,
What do you offer?
This is how we start the morning.
Sure?
Cheers. Tequila.
Definitely.
Padron.
Tequila, that's
Start
what
that.
make dream come
Start
true.
that, and then we can chat.
Thank
Before
you
then,
very much.
Yeah, you too that one.
Thank you.
So how was the Mara?
The Mara was beautiful. It was my first time actually in the Mara. I was so close to be eaten by a lion, but it was worth it.
There's not enough on you. You're just too skinny.
That's all muscles, Israeli military muscles. Cheers, mate. This is why the Mexicans are so happy all the time. So, first of all, I have to say I'm so glad to be here finally. We covered so far a few bars, and this is without a doubt one of my favorite. Now, I know about this place, but our viewers maybe don't know. So please share us a bit about the concept, the idea, the history.
So you're in Jay's Westlands, which is our second Jay's that we set up.
All right.
Which we set up in October last year.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is actually a much smaller bar in Karen, which was the original Jay's that we set up in 2014. And the whole concept of Jay's was British gastropub. So the cuisine is British, so pub food, with great cocktails, a really close, friendly, warm, cozy local pub atmosphere. So the Jay's in Karen is only about 75 seats. It's a very small little pub.
And how many you have here?
And here is about 250.
Wow,
so
it's massive.
It's a much bigger.
But wait, when you said 250, every time I come here, you have like 1,000 people all over the place.
No, it may seem like that. But
No,
it's when it's packed, we're about 350, 400 people.
All right.
Up to 500 maximum. But in terms of seating, we can seat around about 250 for dinner.
Now,
which is still a big restaurant.
I heard that the most beautiful girls in Nairobi are at Jay's every Friday. Is that right?
Of course.
So today is Friday, and today we're gonna find out if this fact is true or not. We're going to do another shot because now it feels so warm and giggling inside.
Surprisingly good at 11. I think we must have a problem.
No, I think the day is just going to get better after that. And tell me, what is the concept of the place? Besides the fact that you have amazing selection of alcohol and the menu that I picked up is unbelievable, delicious. Because when we saw the place, it looks not like Nairobi at all. It looks like something completely different.
In terms of the decor, it's meant to have we tried to have a sort of edgy feel to it, so it's a bit industrial.
Yeah.
There's nothing fancy about it, but it has an edgy feel that feels like you could be in New York or you could be in London. In fact, you could even be in Israel. You've got that same kind of industrial.
First of all, let's be in Tijuana.
Priorities first.
Yeah. Cheers. I have to say that the concept and the way it looks is similar to a lot of new chic Tel Aviv bars.
Yeah.
Bit of like open space, industrial thing, like the bar in the behind. Really, really unique. Doesn't seem like anything I saw in Nairobi and the bars that we've been so far. Tell me, what is your favorite cocktail?
It's called the Austin Powers, which is the original one that we made, which is vodka, pineapple juice, and basil and lime.
Basil exposition.
Basil, yes, so it's crushed up and then poured through the basil.
Wow.
So it's basil infused. That's my favorite one.
Wow.
But I'm not a big cocktail drinker. I'm a kind of gin.
So what is your poison? Gin and tonic?
Gin and tonic.
Don't be so boring.
Gin
and tonic and a beer.
Yeah.
Now I a bit regret that we came to do episode.
Or the classic Scottish is they call it a half and a half, which is a whiskey and a half pint.
All right. Now I heard something a bit disturbingly sad that you're going to close this place in a few weeks.
No, we're not closing. We're going to move location.
Okay, where are you going
to? I don't want to say when that time is going to be, but
why? Say.
The owner here is going to be building office blocks.
All right.
So we still to determine the exact date that will be, but it will be sometime this year.
Where are you going to do it?
We're going to be on the same street. So so we'll still be the same area. And we'll still be Jay's with Ngari Drive.
So I intentionally didn't want to use Israeli Force on him to get information, but I think we got most of the information about the new vendor. Yeah, but you can't reveal when it's going to be because a lot of people are going to be sad when this place is going to shut down. When are you going to close it?
No, we're keeping on going, and we've also got some exciting new stuff. You saw that we've got Jay's Pizza that we've launched down the bottom here within the same venue. So we're looking for premises for our first family pizza restaurant.
Really?
And that's a traditional, authentic Italian pizza.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a new venture that we're starting within this business now. And we're also starting a Mexican street food business called Jay's Natural Business.
Wait, Mexican?
Mexican.
Okay, we need to do another shot of tequila then. I don't know how this day is going to end, but I know how it's beginning. Now, I think it was a mistake to do is the third shot, but...
This is really setting me up for my dentist appointment.
When is that?
In about half an hour.
Okay, so you need to rush. Right.
Cheers.
Cheers. By the way, guys, this is not a proper way to drink tequila. When we reach the 4 Whites episode, we're going to talk about tequila. We guide you how to drink it. What we need, lemons and sugar that we don't have over here, but that's for a future episode. Right, so you're actually the intense. We now need to start making some new cocktails, and we'll see you later.
We're meeting tonight, so we've got a great DJ on tonight.
First of all, we meet tonight. Who is coming tonight?
Kuzi.
All right.
So Mikhail Kuzi is called, so we'll be playing deep house, progressive house, so it should be a top night.
Amazing, but I think that I want to see you again before the evening to check the amazing menu that you have.
Okay, fantastic.
So go to the Digestifs, fix your teeth, and then we're going to ruin them with a bit of food.
Good.
Right, good to see you, man.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Cheers.
All right, guys, let's move back outside and start making some cocktails. Right, so let's just get right into it then. If you remember, we talked about aperitif before we went to the Masai Mara and the Lake of Stegoni. Aperitif are drinks that we drink before we eat to stimulate our appetite. Digestif is the opposite. Digestif are drinks that we drink after we had a meal, lunch, dinner, to ease the stomach, feel much more light and much more better actually. Usually you know the process when people eat and then they cannot move from the sofa. Digestif come in to fix that problem. The origin of digestif is ancient Europe, just like the aperitif. Digestif usually will have high alcohol quantity. They will come in a very dark color, even black like the Jägermeister, and they will be very, very bitter. Some of them are so bitter that I can even drink them. Now, another thing about digestif, we're gonna serve them mostly chilled or with ice. All right, now, in that family, we have two kinds of digestif. First, we have the culture digestif and the functional digestif. The culture digestif we will drink just as a culture habit. That is the custom. There won't be any actually effect on our stomach. But the functional digestif we will drink because they will have any kind of effect on us. Usually we'll do it in a small shot, 60 ml. So we as Israeli know there's people that have no culture at all. So we're not going to talk about the culture one, only about the functional one. Those drinks have unique ability due to the high content of special medicine, herbs, and spices. As you can see, here we have a few of them. Now you cannot smell them, but only by the smell of it, I'm feeling much better. Now in ancient history, hundreds and thousands of years ago, before the modern medicine, if one got sick, he would go to the village shaman who would make a special potion to make him feel better, usually with those kind of ingredients. So if we think about it, those ancient village shaman was actually the village bartenders. Now think about it. Okay, now still think about it and let's continue. Alright, so today we'll talk about three of my favorite digestifs and we will make a very delicious and special potions from them. As you can see, the bar is all ready for this experiment. Now, without a doubt, one of the most famous drinks in the world is the Jägermeister. The Jägermeister is a German drink that was invented in 1934 and has more than 35 fruits, roots and spices inside of it. Its alcohol content is 35 and it's very, very unique. The name Jägermeister is hunting master in German. The creator of the drink and his son were enthusiastic hunters that spent most of their day drinking, then hunting. I have to hope that they managed to hunt something after drinking all of this booze. This drink is popular not only because of its unique and fine taste, but mainly because of the phenomenal marketing that they did. By the way, the logo is a reference to two Christian patron saints of hunters. Now, I cannot pronounce their names, but I think they call something like Ostos and Hubertus. As you can see, the design is very, very German. Now, this logo and this unique design spread all over the world. I don't know if you can see there is a ice cold machine Jägermeister. There is kitchen of Jägermeister. There is actually Jägermeister every bar in the world. So those two combinations make this drink one of the most popular digestifs all over the world. Right. The second digestif we're going to talk about is Fernet Branca. Fernet Branca is Italian digestif that is very, very, very bitter. How bitter, you ask? Let's just say that I cannot drink it just like that. The drink was invented in 1845 and have more than 27 herbs and spices. Now the exact formula, it's a trade secret known only to Fernet Branca president himself, Niccolo Branca, who personally measure the amount of spices and herbs that you're going to put inside of this potion. The Fernet is a very popular drink because actually it's one of the most known drinks that can help your stomach. Now I'm not saying the Jägermeister is not But the Fernet, even if you have just a stomachache, have a shot of it, you feel much, much better. Have 2 shots of it, well, that's up to you. Now, the Fernet, because of its bitter flavor, is not so popular with the young. So when we talk about 2 of those drinks, the Jäger will be more to the young crowd and the Fernet more to the classy upper market old crowd. Okay, so the last family member of the Digestifs is the Udenberg. Now, before we talk about Udenberg, let's just remember the famous phrase, good things come in small packages. And these good things is really, really small. Now, although it looks a bit deceiving, it's a very dangerous and badass drink. The reason is that the alcohol inside is very high, 44%. That means that after 1 shot of it, you can get drunk. Now, this is a family company that made it from the 18th century. The ingredients, spices and herbs coming from 43 different countries all over the world. And the recipe is passing in generation and generation in the family. Now, after the distillation process, the drink is matured for a few months in a barrels made of Slovenian oak. The family recipe is so strict that production ceased to happen in 1933 because they didn't find the right ingredients. Now, in December 2049, they continue, and since then, they keep on producing it. Now, these digestive families make me feel really, really hungry. Before that, first we need to show what we have here. We're going to meet Johnny, the owner of this amazing place, and after that, we're going to enjoy the food and the drinks. Now, just to walk you through, here we have a few herbs and spices for the cocktails, and that side we have fruits. Now, as you can see, today's fruits are a bit different. We don't have the orange and the lime, that is just for decoration. The fruit we're going to make the cocktails, it's berries fruit. We have raspberry, blackberry, strawberries, and cherry. Why is that? Because the cocktail today is going to have a lot of German influence. Usually, those fruits coming from the cold places in Europe, like Italy, France, Germany, and Vienna. All right, so I think we're going to meet Johnny in the inner bar. Let's go. Welcome back, guys. I'm Noam Orr, your host, and you're watching the Cellar Liquor Edition on BrandPlus TV. So we are now in the best part of the show, the cocktails. Today we're going to make 3 different cocktails with the Jägermeister, the hunting master as we call it. First one we're going to call it Caipirinha Jägermeister or Jägerpirinha. It's a combination of Jägermeister and the traditional Brazilian cocktail Caipirinha. Second, we're going to make the Blackforest. Third, we're going to make a very dangerous cocktail, a Flaming Jägermeister. Yes, it's very dangerous. Don't do it home if you're not prepared. Right, so for the first cocktail, we're going to need Jägermeister, highball, variety of berries, sugar water, lime, and lemonade. First, we're going to wash our hand. I already did. We're going to take a few berries, two limes. Then we're going to use the muddler to crush a bit and extract the flavor and the fragrance. Okay, then we're going to put some crushed ice inside of it. A little bit more. Then another layer of berries. And another layer of crushed ice. And another layer of berries, just to make it pretty. And cocktail always have to be pretty. Remember that. We buy with our eye. We're going to layer it a bit. We're going to take 60 ml of Jäger. A bit of sugar water and a bit of lime juice. And we're going to close it with a lemonade. All right. Take your cocktail spoon. Let's mix it. All right. Now you can see it's a very delightful fruit. It's a very colorful cocktail. The taste of it. The Jäger can be a bit sweet, usually when we mix it with ice. When you add the berries, just a unique, very, very fun cocktail. Right, so this is number one. Cocktail number two, the Blackforest. We're gonna take a cup, fill it with ice cubes. Come here. Then we're gonna use Sprite. Usually we can do Sprite around 1/4 of the glass. Throw in strawberries. Again, a bit of lemonade. Then cover it with the Jäger. We can do 1.5 shot around 120 ml. There you go. Now, the combination between the bubbling Sprite, the lemonade, and the Jäger tastes like a holiday in Germany. Cheers, guys. Let's go for the third one. Our last cocktail of the day, the Flaming Jägermeister. Jägermeister is a cocktail that usually we serve in a lowball and a shot. What we'll do, we'll fill the shot with 60 ml of Jäger and cover it with Red Bull. Now, this is fun, but it's not exciting. To make it something really, really exciting, what we're gonna do, we're gonna layer it with Red Bull. I need some wings. Half a glass. Now for the layering, because of the weight of the drinks are different, we're gonna use, again, our very handy teaspoon. And slowly we're gonna layer it, that it will be on the upper surface of the glass. All right, as you can see, we got 2 layers. We got the Red Bull and we got the Jäger. To flame it, we need a very high quantity alcohol. So we're gonna take a bit of Ricard, just a bit. A lighter, and let's light it. Right, you cannot see the flame because it's daylight, but in the evening when we'll come, you can see how the green flame is coming up. Right, let's try it. Cheers, guys. Right, so after we had amazing cocktails, now it's time to have dinner, lunch, I don't know what it is, but it looks delicious.
My favorite part.
My favorite part as well. Before though, because I can see what's going on in the next few minutes, we need to have digestif. Usually we do it before, after, but there's so much food, we need to prepare ourselves. Cheers.
Am I gonna like this?
I have no idea. Let's find out. Awful. Awful. But this is like medicine. When you stomach ache, you take medicine not because you like it, because it's work. You didn't even drink.
I thought it was just a few dabs you were meant to have.
All right.
That's not something that's like medicine.
It is. Right, so walk us through it. Show us what we have here.
So I guess following on from this morning's conversation, one of the parts about Jay's in terms of what we're trying to do to be unique is that there isn't really anywhere else you can go and have a good plate of food and be entertained. So in Nairobi there are actually many good restaurants that I respect entirely, and I would go to many of them, and in all different types of cuisines. What we're trying to do is to say that you can come here, you can have great pub food and be entertained, either by live music on Thursday night through Thursday Night Live with our partners Roots International, who do an amazing job on Thursday nights, or through the fantastic group of DJs that we have on our books who are Nairobi Kenyan talent.
Yeah.
So you can come here, you can have great pub food, great cocktails, great ambience, and then the evening turns from a restaurant, bar into a nightclub. And that's the point of difference that we have with Joe's Westlands.
I don't know if you can see, guys, but the place, it's almost 5. The place is almost full with people that are going to have now early dinner. Now, I don't care about them. I want to eat.
Yeah, it's 5:15. We're starting to hot up a little bit.
Yeah.
People start coming in after work around about 6 o'clock. The atmosphere builds from there. It's restaurant, bar, people catching up,
Johnny,
family, friends.
Johnny, I want to try this food.
Okay,
Look,
fine.
you present for me like half an hour. I need to eat it. Okay. You show us what we got. I'm going to pour us a bit of Jaeger just for the after.
So we picked some of our favorites.
All right.
We actually have quite a big menu, but the things that people are really coming for, we've become famous for our burgers. So we've got a beef burger, we've got a chicken burger, a fish burger. What's the last one? A veggie burger as well.
This is the beef.
That's the beef burger.
All right.
Okay. So do you want to taste now? Or you just
No,
want
no,
to
no. But I know that I'm going to like that. So.
What we do breakfast as well. So we're open from 10:30 every day in both Westlands and Karen.
Really?
And so this is Eggs Benedict with avocado, bacon underneath.
I have to say that for a bar, you would never expect this is such a unique and beautiful display, and it's like it's a piece of art.
I spent a lot of time in Sydney. I actually went to university there to business school, and I was used to this kind of presentation for breakfast. And breakfast is a culture in Sydney that we wanted to try and bring to
Breakfast is
Nairobi.
the most important meal of the day.
Yeah, and in Sydney, they are works of art, and the culture is very much built around breakfast, particularly the weekend.
All right.
So we're trying to get that going in Nairobi. Because we're a British brand and we're a British pub, then fish and chips is
I
obviously...
couldn't recognize from her accent.
Yeah. So fish and chips is very much core for what we do. So
I have to say, I never saw in Nairobi a
Chunky
big, chips like that. I need to try it. Wow.
how do you describe it?
Continue. First, I describe it delicious, but continue, then we'll give you the
So
review.
one of the things to say as well about our seafood is that when I started the business in Karen, we started with my business partner Jules Nichols, who was trained by Gordon Ramsay in the UK, and also by Mitch Tonks, who won Seafood Restaurateur of the Year for a few years in the UK. So fish and chips, we really, as part of our fame, I guess, in terms of how we built the business.
All right.
Scotch eggs, so I'm from Scotland. Scotch eggs is something that I know well, is a great bar snack. What we presented here is, normally this is done in pork sausage outer crust. We've done this with black pudding just to be different.
Wow.
Yolks running, really important.
Can I?
Yeah, go for it. You know, you're never meant to be filmed eating something.
I don't care. It's my
Politicians-
show. I'm
politicians
doing
always
whatever
do.
I want now. I want to eat the eggs. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go back to you.
Steak. Now we chop the steak up. Normally we present the steak
Right.
because people in Nairobi like to cut it themselves.
When we talk about meat, this needs to be close to me.
Okay.
I love meat, and there is difficult to find good meat in Nairobi. So, you were saying people like to chop it themselves.
So this steak is actually, the meat is from Morandat, which is a very well-known business in Naivasha, grass-fed beef. We found that they've been the best quality in terms of tenderness. So this is sirloin steak, cooked medium, served with mashed potatoes and...
Can I get a knife for a second? You know, the thing that I learned here that, thank you, that medium, well done, rare, it's very difficult to find it here. And this is indeed medium.
Yeah.
Wow, this is very, very impressive. Yeah, you know that, we know that. Most of the people here doesn't have any idea. You know, I go to a restaurant, I want medium, always well done. And here it's such a nice refreshment.
The market here is that the Kenyan market actually likes it more towards the I would say medium to well.
Yeah. They don't like.
Once you're up here, that's it, killed.
Yeah.
The magic.
All right.
I guess that's the steak.
That's the steak. I'm gonna have a bit of the steak while you are
Again,
explaining.
this dish here is a starter.
All right.
This is smoked sailfish.
By the way, guys, I'm doing it only for you. I'm not enjoying myself at all. It's just for you to know what you're doing.
So this is smoked sailfish. Again, Kenyan product, beautifully,
it's like a flower.
beautifully prepared.
Wow.
And this has been a great dish of ours since we started the business, and it hasn't changed.
All right.
So smoked sailfish starter. I think we've covered it all. That's all
Now
the dishes.
you need to get a fork and a knife.
Yeah.
I need to get a grab from that. We have here a bit of Jägermeister for the after it, and we're gonna try every single dish only for you guys, not because we enjoy it, only for you.
I've tried them all already.
So you can go and you can leave me without. Alright, so let's start with that as well.
I mean, this dish is surprising because a lot of people love our salmon, but this dish I think is the best
Wow.
fish dish that we have. And again, you know, this is produced in Kenya.
You can see by the color of it, it is fresh. I don't know if you can see it, guys,
Very
but
thin, with
this
a thin
is
cut,
how salmon should be.
and produced with an avocado sauce.
Some days, I really love my job. This is definitely one of those days.
This is a dish that makes you feel good, really
Yeah.
good for your digestion, and sits well as a starter before your main meal.
The meat is unbelievable, very, very soft.
And let's be honest, in Kenya, there is a problem with getting real quality beef at times through the year.
I need to stand to finish all of this. All right, this go after. Let's have the burger. I actually heard a lot of good things about this burger. Now, I'm gonna be a bit of a messy. I don't care.
One might describe that as juicy.
I need to get another bite just to get the taste of it.
That was definitely attacked.
If I could, I would make love with this burger. But instead
don't
I would,
wanna imagine
I was just gonna eat it. It's such a yummy, wow. Good job.
Thank you.
Wow.
I have to give a shout out to a friend of mine, Bella Luna. The company Bella Luna supplies the burger buns. They do a fantastic job.
I'm gonna finish you as well. Now let's try.
Getting onto the Jägermeister side.
Not yet. Let's finish try the fish and chips and then.
Oh yeah, we haven't tried the fish.
Mother, I'm never gonna go back to Israel. I have everything I need exactly here. All right.
So fish and chips there. So all the fish that we serve is from the coast in Kenya, so nothing
Alright.
is imported. So it's mostly normally red snapper.
Okay. Now when it's things getting a bit of a messy, but let me try to be clean. You can join me. Mi casa su casa, Johnny. Wow.
That is good.
I'm so happy. Can I hug you? Wow, wow. It's so refreshing to find a place, good vibe, good decor, amazing cocktails and delicious food. Really unbelievable.
Butternut sauce.
Wow. All right.
Original Jay's.
Now I'm going to try the poached egg.
Yeah.
And this can be actually a very good anti-hangover dish, right? In the morning.
Yeah, I mean, again, just coming back to that breakfast culture, there isn't really a breakfast culture in
Yeah.
Nairobi. And that's something we really want to try and get to happen because traditionally in this country, or historically rather, nobody's really done a good job with breakfast. And I think there's a few businesses trying to do that now. And Eggs Benedict, I mean, what could be better with a hangover on a Saturday morning?
Do we
Coming
need?
for champagne, Prosecco, and Eggs Benedict.
I don't care about that. I just want eggs. Can I need to cut it? Can I eat it with my hands?
So for-
Man, you're such a British. I'm gonna eat it with my hand. Israelis have zero culture.
Really good.
Then now we're gonna have the Jägermeister.
Now we're going for the Jägermeister.
Guys,
That was quite a lot in one go.
Sorry. Guys, now me and John need to finish this project. Stay tuned, we're gonna come back in the evening to see the amazing DJ, to see the vibe. We're gonna check out this pizza oven as well.
Pizza in the evening. Cheers.
Food now, alcohol now, pizza later. Cheers. So we are in the awesome Jay's Friday night in again. You can see the place is packed with people, and we're here where the heat is on. We're in the middle of the pizza kitchen. As you can see, the wooden oven is pretty unique. Now the Italian chef is a bit shy.
He's a bit shy, but this is my business partner. This is Fabio, the incredible Italian pizza man. I couldn't be here without him. This is Jay's Fresh Pizza, Italian authentic pizza. Here he is. He's the man himself. He's not one to say something, but when he says something, it means something. Say something that means something about pizza.
This pizza is the best in Nairobi. That is what it means.
Why? I know. He knows, but tell them why is the best.
I don't want to bother our customers.
Okay, wait, we need to drink.
Yeah,
we need
yeah,
to drink.
that's-
We need to drink. Small one. Okay. Now continue to explain why that's the best pizza in Nairobi.
It's slow improved, so it's easy to digest. So it means that after this you don't need again.
No, don't talk about that. Talk about the pizza. Why is the best pizza in Nairobi?
That is why, because that is real, it's Italian. Yeah, that's it.
It's Italian. Magnifico. Okay.
But
Now,
it's gonna be
Fabio, before you go, make us a special pizza. What is the most unique pizza you have?
Bresaola and pecorino. It's very
Make it. You make it. I'm gonna make us another cocktail, right? Do it. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys.
Anyway, this is the way you have to do. Slowly, it has to be soft. This is the magic of the dough.
You hear that? The magic of the dough. The magic of the dough from the fucking Italian.
Okay, Fabio. That is delicious. I need a moment alone with this pizza. Wow. Wow. Wait. Oldenburg, my less favorite digestif, but well, when you have a good pizza, you have to have Italian digestif. Cheers. Wow. Wow. The tomato sauce, the mozzarella, the basil leaf, I don't know if you can see it. Everything is fresh. Everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be done. And I can stay the whole night, to be honest. I'm happy camper. I don't need anything more. I have food, I have alcohol. Well, I think I need a bit of water. You go around, see what's going on in the J's. I'm gonna stay here, finish my pizza. All right, guys, so 3 questions. Let's go, number 1. What is your favorite cocktail?
Martini. I don't have a favorite cocktail. I drink wine, Israeli wine.
Oh my God! Second question. Why did you come to Jay? Why do you like Jay?
Because I like Israeli wine.
Okay, that's one of the questions, but thank you anyway. Right, but why do you come to Jay?
For the women.
Women nightlife, absolutely amazing. That's the correct answer. Number 3, what do you think about Nairobi nightlife?
Best nightlife ever. Best nightlife ever.
Lively people, awesome people, different cultures. Good. Now, do you know what this sound is saying? That's mean you're gonna drink! Oh! Cheers, guys! Right, guys. right, so we are here in Jay with the beautiful Fiona. Fiona, we have a few questions to ask you. Nothing serious, something casual. All right. First of all, where are you from?
I'm from Geneva, Switzerland.
Hail to Geneva. Second, what is your favorite drinks or cocktail?
I love my wine, white wine, Pinot Grigio.
Okay, but I ask you about cocktails, not about wine. Let's try it again. What is your favorite cocktail?
Caipirinha.
Caipirinha, good. Third, why did you come to Jay's tonight? What appealed to you in this place?
Why did I come to Jay's? Because we had a few friends coming down from Tanzania, so we came out for some drinks.
All right. What do you think about Nairobi nightlife?
I think it's amazing, and it's way more exciting than Geneva nightlife.
Nairobi is better than Geneva. Now, Fiona need a drink. All right. Cheers. Good job, Fiona. Excellent. All right. That was Fiona. Remember, guys, Nairobi is better than
Geneva.
Okay, we need to drink again. Just a bit. No, when the bell rings, you have to drink. It's not me. That's the rules.
That's the last
That's
drink,
the rules.
right?
That's the last drink. All right.
Last drink.
Cheers.